All right, guys, good evening. Welcome once again to our Sunday tonic. Um, Tonight, we're talking about the side effects of being a virgin. For those asking to save this life, we always save our lives. Always save our lives. They are just go through the page and then we put it up within the week. It's up on YouTube. Within the week, it's up on YouTube, right? So, yes, Sunday tonic. Where are my people? Everybody, let's hear you. Let's see you. So it's going to be very interactive as Instagram will allow us. It's going to be very interactive. So the topic says side effects of being a virgin. So I want to find out from my audience, right? Do you think there are side effects of being a virgin? Hello, Benoit. Do you think there are side effects of being a virgin? If you believe there are side effects of being a virgin, let me see your emoji. Let me see your yes. Let me see your 100. Let me see your, oh, I think so. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. What do you think? Do you think there are side effects of being a virgin? Hi, Yomi. Nice having you here. Spread the word. We'll call all your singles people. Yes. If you think there are side effects of being a virgin, let me see your sticker or something that shows that you think, okay, I don't think there should be. Oh, there are side effects. Andre. Okay. I don't think so. Okay, so if you think there are side effects of being a virgin, can I see some of the side effects you know or you think there are, or probably you are experiencing? If you think there are side effects of being a virgin, let me see, let me know. Being a virgin for a long time lowers your libido. Oh, they become masters in oral. You become slower in your thoughts. Wow, please have what's the link between your vagina or your penis and your brain? Okay. All right. Let's go into this. Breakfast, whether you're a virgin, you're not a virgin. If you collect breakfast, you will collect it. Breakfast, for those people that doesn't know what breakfast is not bread and tea and some salmon and sausages. Breakfast is actually breakups, heartbreaks. So that's our slang for heartbreaks, breakfast. It causes unnecessary pepper body. Why? Why will your body be peppering you? Why? They become masters in oral. How? Okay, I've heard you people. Let's go. Unnecessary anger. Wow. Wow. You feel so alone. Wow. Then that means you are not in the right circle. You are not in the right circle. If you are feeling alone, you are not in the right circle. All right, let's dive right in so that we don't spend so much time tonight. First things first. The question came, are there side effects of being a mature virgin, right? Or a virgin. Side effects of being a virgin, right? I would start with me. Then I would move on to the doctors I had to talk to, because the person's question came from the medical angle. So I had to ask medical doctors, right? Okay. First things first, I got married at the age of 25. For some of you, you think 25 is early. Well, if you say so. And I got married a virgin. I got married at the age of 25 and I got married a virgin to a virgin. Right. Now, side effects, all the side effects you are listing here, vaginismus has nothing to do with you being a virgin. Vaginismus is a medical condition. Pent up anger. You don't need to be a virgin to be angry. You don't need to be a virgin to be angry. Yes, I'm coming to the age. You don't need to be a virgin to be angry. You only need to even be in Lagos to be angry. right? The other one I saw here was pressure, right? Whether you're a virgin or not a virgin, if the pressure in this world is high enough for you, whether you're a virgin or not a virgin, it has nothing to do with virginity. It has nothing to do with virginity. Now, my issue with this question is this. No, okay, no, let me not say my issue with this question. The side of the question I want to come from is the fact that I want to ask the question, why are you a virgin in the first place? Why? I want to know your why. Why are you a virgin in the first place? Why are you a virgin in the first place? Because when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. When the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. So if you're here and you're saying, being a virgin causes fear of sex, or being a virgin would do this, or being a virgin would do that. Somebody says because of the word of God. Because you're a virgin because you're not married yet. My faith, okay? I'm saying things to honor God first. Okay, so I'll take it from there. Because God says so. And I asked a question yesterday, and it's caused a lot of issues again on the page. I asked a question yesterday, does God make mistakes? And I got a lot of responses. The responses were really alarming. Some were interesting, some were funny, right? But you see, if the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. I say this because if the reason you are a virgin is because everybody around you is a virgin, the day everybody around you is no longer a virgin, you would not be a virgin. If the reason you are a virgin is because there are no eligible guys, or there are no eligible women, or just because you've not had the opportunity, the day the opportunity shows itself, you would lose your virginity. You will lose it. Right. Now, if you said the reason you're a virgin is because you don't trust men, that is a different thing. So the day you meet the man that you trust, you will lose your virginity. Can you see that all the reasons you are giving right now do not hold water? All the reasons I have seen right here does not hold water. But if your reason for being a virgin is because God says so, now obedience comes with a reward. There's a reward for obedience. There's a reward for obedience. So that's why I asked the question yesterday, does God make a mistake? If God has said you should not do this thing before marriage, do you think that there would be a side effect of obeying God? Do you think there will be a side effect of obeying God? If God has said, do this, do this, do this, and you do it the way God has said you should do it, do you now think you would fall you would fall short? Do you think? Like I said, I wanted us to actually have an interactive session, right? So if God has said this, why would you now think that there will be a side effect to it? Now, I did my research. And then I kept seeing, I saw four side effects of being a virgin. And one said one of the side effects was pent up anger. And my question is, why are you angry? Why are you angry? Your being angry has nothing to do with you being a virgin. You know, when people are giving excuses for something, you know, when people are giving excuses for something, right? Why are you angry? That's the question. Your being angry has nothing to do with your virginity. But you see, I can explain that anger. When they say you are angry, pent-up anger, can come from the fact that, oh, the people around you or your circle of influence that are single and are non-virgins, trying to now make you feel like you are not up to standard. You don't know what's up. You know, you are not up to spec. You know, anytime you're around them, you start getting angry, you start getting frustrated. Your frustration now comes from the fact that you do not now see anybody now to now have the sex with or something. You know, you start having people now start saying, you're angry. Anybody that passes you're angry, then you will not say it's because you're a virgin. It's not because you're a virgin. Your virginity is mutually exclusive from your anger. Well, somebody here just said virgins don't know the meaning of love. Wow. I got married as a virgin to a virgin. I'm crazy about my husband. Right? We got married as virgins. And the love grows and wax stronger every day. I mean, by November, I'll be 10 years in this journey of marriage, this marathon of marriage. It has nothing to do with love. It has nothing to do with love. That's your choice. But don't come here and say that because of what you want, that now makes it, you know, the norm. No. It has no way. It doesn't click. They are mutually exclusive. Another thing I saw was that you lose your self-confidence. Please, how do you lose your self-confidence? It's still because of the circle. It's because of the circle you're keeping. If the circle you're keeping are not, if your circle of influence are not virgins or are not sexually pure, are not virgins or they are not sexually pure, you would not be confident around them. And when I say you won't be confident around them, it's because you don't even know the reason why you're a virgin in the first place. That's why I say you won't be confident around them. You don't even know the reason why you're a virgin in the first place. You don't know the reason why you're a virgin in the first place. If the purpose of a thing is known, abuse would not be there. It would not be abused. Okay, so I'm going to be talking now to the virgins and those who want to maintain sexual purity, right? Sorry. I've asked you, why are you a virgin? Yes, your why is very important. If your why is centered around the situation of the country, the day the situation of the country changes, you will lose it. If your why is because your friends are, the day your friends lose it, you will lose it, right? If your why is because you did not see opportunity, the day you see opportunity, you will lose it, right? You will lose it. Now, on the reverse, instead of saying that there are side effects of being a virgin, we say there are benefits. There are benefits of being a virgin, or basically benefits of being sexually pure. Your relationship with God will benefit from you honoring God. I have a lot of people coming, a lot of people coming and saying, oh, I did this, I promised God I was going to keep myself, and along the line I fell into temptation, I wasn't able to do it. I feel like when I pray, he's not hearing me. I feel, yes, it's the guilt comes in. But when you obey God, your relationship with God grows, right? You protect yourself from spiritual and emotional damage. These are the benefits of keeping yourself. You protect yourself from spiritual and emotional damage. Sex is beyond the physical. Sex is beyond you and one guy, or you and as in a guy and a girl. Just is beyond the body. Is beyond the body, right? Sex is a spiritual act. If you've been here over time, you know I always say that is a covenant meal, right? So you protect yourself from harmful diseases, from things flying around, STDs, STIs, infection here, infection there. You prevent yourself. You prevent yourself from unnecessary rubbish flying up and down. I hope you are taking down the benefits, because like I said, there are so many teachers in my comment section today. It gives you confidence. So you see, the world people said that you lose your self-confidence. No. If you know the reason, if your why is in your face, you know the reason, you cannot be pleasing God and be on the negative side. You cannot be pleasing God and be losing. It's not possible. It's not possible. You can't be honoring God and be losing. It's not possible. It's not. So when you know your why, when they come on the left, the right, and say, you are the one that will even be intimidating them. You're the one that will be intimidating them, because yes, I'm the one keeping myself for Jesus. I'm the one keeping. I'm a proud virgin. I speak sexual purity. I am proud to be a virgin. I carry my virginity with my full chest. You are the one to be intimidating them. The problem here is that a lot of virgins go into their shells and hide. A lot of virgins go and hide. So the network is not terrible. I think it's your network. Okay, I think it's your network. The ones that are in quotes, jumping up and down, or, spreading themselves about, are the ones that are now loud. And when they come out loudly enough, it's like what they say like a wildfire, right? You do bad thing, you now want to make we that are doing the good one, we that are the good ones, to now be intimidated. No, carry it with your full chest. Your virginity is your pride. Carry it with your full chest. Don't hide. Don't hide from your friends. I mean, I'm even looking for a couple of virgins that I'm going to have a full interview with. Let's spread this gospel. Let's tell the world. Yes, there's this tribe, the Sexless tribe on Instagram. Oh God, I love the way they print their branded t-shirts, their bags, their merch, their shoes. They make noise about it, because these ones that are disobeying God, are too proud. They come out, they know they are committing sin and they are proud in their sin. And then you that is obeying God will now be timid. No, carry it with your full chest. Carry it with your full chest. I'm a virgin. I'm proud to be a virgin. They should be the ones hiding. Why can't you tell your friends? Are you seeing where the confidence is coming? Are you seeing how you're losing your confidence? If you can't tell your friends, that means you're even in the wrong circle of friends. If you can't tell your friends that you're a virgin, that means first you're even in a wrong, you're first in a wrong circle. You're first in a wrong circle. And it's a matter of time before you get influenced. It's a matter of time before you get influenced. Choose your circle and choose rightly. Being a virgin increases your ability to make clear and sound decisions of a life partner. It gives you the ability to make clear and sound decisions of a life partner. Now, because some people, once sex has come into it, so you mustn't, so for someone to say, must you announce your status? You mustn't announce your status, but you shouldn't be ashamed of it. You shouldn't be ashamed of it. You should carry it with your full chest. You should carry it with your full chest. You shouldn't be ashamed of it. So it improves the ability for you to make a decision of the right life partner. Because when sex comes in, your mind, your body, your soul, everything is entwined. Now you're asking, will he be good enough? Okay, I've tasted this one. You will now taste another one. Will he be good enough? Will she be good enough? Will she be able to satisfy me? You take away the fun of revelation. You take away the fun of revealing. Take away the fun of knowledge, of knowing your partner, of growing with your partner. You take away all that fun. You take it away. You take it away. It also builds trust in your relationship. It also builds trust in your relationship. Let me give you an instance. For somebody that has never had sex before, all right, and then you now get married, right? Two of you now have sex or whatever. Wherever your partner is, right, you are not having that doubt that he or she will wake up one morning and want to go outside. No. There's this instance I always give, right? When you are eating your mother's jollof rice, is the sweetest until you taste another one. So long as you don't taste Iya Basira's own, your mother's jollof rice is the best and only existing jollof rice. Do you understand me? So now imagine that you are married. You're married as a virgin. Your husband trusts you. Your wife trusts you. It builds trust in your relationship. You know that this one is not going anywhere. I remember Pastor K, I said it over and over again, that fornication is primary school to adultery, because the fornicator will still graduate to an adulterer. Hi, Tolu. The fornicator will still graduate to an adulterer. It's just rehearsal. So the person you are sleeping with right now, and you say you want, we're about to get married, you're telling the person that it's okay for you to disobey God. You are telling the person that I agree with you. We can disobey God. We're okay. So when you once you've done it, tomorrow will tell you, I don't think this tithing thing, I'm not sure it's working any longer. You will agree. Next tomorrow, they tell you, do we need to teach our children the word of God? Well, let them just be going, let them just be growing anyhow. You will agree. You will agree. Being a virgin has nothing to do with your intellect. I dare say that you're even better up here, because you are not distracted. Because you are not distracted. because you are not distracted. Virginity has nothing to do with whether the person is wicked or kind. All those ones are the person's personality on his own, right? Then another thing it does from you, you become a model for other believers. Like me. Yeah, like me. You become a model for other believers. If she can do it, I can do it. If she can do it, I can do it. If he can do it, I can do it. So this thing is possible. So people see these things and think, it's just a fluke. It's very difficult. It cannot happen. It's it's this, it's that, it's that, it's that. When you keep yourself the way God has asked you to, you become a model for other believers. You become a yardstick. You can come out and talk and encourage people like I'm doing. Like I'm doing. There's so many benefits. So many benefits. There's so many benefits. Trust me, my friend Dr. Tolu is here. He will tell you, for those that are asking the medical route, there is no medical disadvantage or medical side effects of being a virgin. Don't let the devil lie to you. Don't let the devil lie to you. Because he's spreading his own agenda. His work is just to come and pervert what God has already done. Create, he cannot create. He can't do anything. Nothing good comes from him. So why do you now want to disobey God and do what he's asking you to do? Why? He's pushing his own agenda. I mean, it was really alarming. Now, let me talk about the hymen. The other question that came up was, the hymen gets tougher. The hymen gets tougher the older you get. Now, the hymen is the covering, the vaginal covering of the woman's vagina, right? So the other question was, is it true that the hymen gets tougher? Please, it's not true. It's not true. Some people have tough hymen. It's not by age. Not by age. God has finished creating, not creating anything new now. He has finished creating, as in it is finished. He has finished creating. Do you understand? So he's not creating anything new now. Some people have tough hymen. It has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with age. It has absolutely nothing to do with age. So let me even ask you a question. So if they told you that, oh, your hymen will get tougher at the age of 35, and you're not yet married at the age of 34, you will not gonna have sex to break it. Are you a virgin because of your hymen? Are you a virgin because of your hymen? Let me shock you. Some people lose their hymen even without having sex. Without having sex. Yes. Even without having sex, some people lose their hymen. The hymen is the covering. You know, when God creates, he knows how he does the special things. The hymen is a covering of the vagina, just a protective covering, like a thin skin, right? So when penetration happens, right, the way they say the woman has lost her virginity is that the hymen is either moved to the side or it falls off, or there's so many ways. And then rigorous physical activity can actually disrupt the hymen. Tampon Tampon can. Tampon can. So the fact that the woman does not have a hymen or something, okay, somebody says here that her friend lost her hymen in an accident, so you now say she's not a virgin. But if she has never had sex before, she's still a virgin. Are you a virgin because of hymen? That's the question I'm asking for the person that's telling me that the hymen will get tougher. Please, the hymen does not increase in thickness. It's not cow leg. Does not increase in thickness. Does not decrease in thickness or anything. It's just there. Right. So that we don't get carried away with all the comments in the comment section, let me give you some takeaways. How to thrive as a virgin in this sexually crazed world. How to thrive as a virgin. First, you need to be aware of your why. First, you need to be aware of your why. What is your why? Why are you a virgin? Why are you not having sex before marriage? Why are you not having sex before marriage? When you know your why and constantly remind yourself of your why. Constantly remind yourself of your why. You will do well. Another thing is to avoid uncompromising situations. Avoid uncompromising situations. You know, I heard somewhere, I think it was today, I can't remember where I heard it, somebody says, what if my love language is physical touch? Hello. I'm also a marriage counselor, and when I teach love languages, I let you know physical touch is non-sexual touch. Physical touch in love languages is non-sexual touch, because these are the things people just come up with. It's my love language. My love language is physical touch. Non-sexual touch. Non-sexual touch. The love language physical touch is referring to non-sexual touch. Yes, avoid compromising situations. Avoid, had I known, stories that I was there, he was there, he now touched my head, and I say, my head is sweet, my head, now touch his leg. Before you know it, things are, Avoid places where you should know your triggers, know things that get you excited. As a man, as a woman, you know the things that get you excited. Netflix and chill. In this day and age, you can Netflix and chill in your separate homes. You can Netflix and chill in your separate homes. It's when he's living alone, you now want to go and check on him. You want to go and check on him as, come over to my house, let's Netflix and chill. Sister, run. Run. Avoid compromise. Avoid stories that touch. Avoid places where you cannot talk. Places where you cannot explain. You can't explain yourself. What were you doing there? How did you get there? How did you get there? What happened? You can't explain. We were studying together, and then while we were studying together, I was feeling cold, so I now put my head on his shoulder, and then his hands started driving rough. Avoid compromising situations. Avoid compromising situations. The third point is be intentional about your circle. I know I've said this before, and I'm saying it again. Be intentional about your circle. If everybody in your circle is doing it, it's only a matter of time you will do it. If everybody in your circle is doing it, it's only a matter of time you will do it. If everybody in your circle is not doing it, you would not do it. Trust me, you won't do it. If you know that when you come to your circle of friends and you tell them that this and this, don't try it, oh. God has said we're going to do this because of God. God has said, if you have friends that have brain, friends that have brain, you know. Be intentional about your circle. Who is in your circle? Choose your circle wisely. It's not by force. If you, like I said to somebody here, if you cannot boldly tell your friends that you are a virgin, you are in the wrong circle. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. If you cannot confidently tell your friends that you are a virgin, you are in the wrong circle. How did you even get there in the first place? You are in the wrong circle. So you need to be intentional about your circle. Protect your gates, your ears, your eyes. Protect your gates, your mouth. Some people lose it because they have talked too much. Yes, they are the one that has all the sexy gist. Yeah, apparently a virgin. We are the one that comes out because you want to prove to. What are you proving to? What are you proving to? You want to prove to your people around you that you know, and then you now come and be talking in here. They will not be targeting, this girl. This guy is a bad guy. You know something. This girl is a professional. This girl, she's expert. They will not plan you. And before you know it, you'll not say, to be too late. They've done what they want to do. Protect your gates. What do you see? What are you seeing? Master pornography watchers, what are you seeing? What are you seeing? What are you looking at? What are you watching? There are some movies that are not, you're not even supposed to look at. They're not even supposed to even hear about. There's some movies. See, the agenda is clear. Distracts you from God. This heavenly race is very important. The agenda is very clear. The devil is here to kill, to steal, and to destroy. When he's done with you, you are thinking it's just how many minutes. How many minutes? I will just watch it now, sharp, 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 sharp. Nobody will catch him. You will not be sit down, you'll be watching. After watching, your mind starts working. Your mind starts working. Sometimes they're intentional. They are unintentional, basically. You're scrolling through Instagram. I mean, every musical video now, if there's no naked girl, they've not shot music video. If there's no naked girl, they've not shot music video, you will just be seeing rubbish everywhere, 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 everywhere. Protect your gates. What are you hearing? What are you hearing? Are you more in the, it still boils down to your circle. It still boils down to your circle. If the people around you are edifying you spiritually and otherwise, right? You will not be, your time will not be going there. Your mind will not even be going there. Protect your gates. Oh, another thing is, what's your fragrance? What's your fragrance? Fragrance basically is what oozes out of you, right? Sometimes comes as a perfume or character. What's your fragrance? Some people, their mouth has put them in trouble. Some people's mouths have put them in trouble. How do people perceive you? There's a kind of fragrance that oozes out of you that don't bring rubbish gist to me. Don't bring dirty information to me. They know. Trust me. People know these things. Say, this one, I beg, we'll carry our gist. Let's carry our gist somewhere else. Let's carry our information somewhere else. She's not the type. She does not accommodate this kind of information. They will move. They'll carry it away. They will carry it away. They won't come to you. What's your fragrance? How do people see you? How do people perceive you? As you are coming, what do they see? Some people actually, right, come out in their mind, or they did not plan it. But it's very difficult to say they did not plan it. And then you come out practically naked with everything showing. Your breast is out, your cleavage is out, everything is out. There's this new dress now. It looks like a normal dress, but the belly button, the belly is open, as in tailor sat down, sew the cloth. It looks like a decent dress until the person turns to look at you. Now that the person's tummy is open. How? Why? What's your fragrance? What's your fragrance? What oozes out of you? Because unconsciously, it's your fragrance that attracts. Your fragrance attracts. I say that again. Your fragrance attracts. If you portray yourself as a sex symbol, as a sexual symbol, right? Those are the kind of people that you will attract to you. You hear a lot of people say, any person that I'm dating is always, all of them want to sleep with me. Have you asked yourself, wow, what are they seeing that they want to sleep with you? Chris Bay, you just joined us. We have listed the benefits of being a virgin, but the most important benefit of being a virgin is honoring God, and you cannot honor God and regret. If you did not get anything today, know this: you cannot honor God and regret it. You cannot honor God and regret it. I mean, let's even look at royalties. Royalties don't come out half naked. Royalties don't come out not properly dressed. Royalties don't do that. They will cover themselves to the teeth, yet they look elegant. They ooze of class. And you know that you're a king's kid. Oh God, if you know who you are, you will carry yourself in a different way. I'm a daughter of a king. Who marry me, marry better something. My husband said to me, I'm a daughter of a king. That's the way marry me. He knows what he marry. He knows the value of what he's getting. He has to get to my father before he gets to me. If you know who you are, you would not present yourself short. You would not present yourself short. I know who I am. I know who I am. I will not sell myself short. This also goes to the married people, because sexual purity does not end when you get married. Once you marry, it doesn't end when you get married. No. Know who you are, know your worth, and know your value. It's when you know who you are, then you know what fragrance you're bringing out. Then people that pass, the fragrance that's oozing out of you, that fragrance that oozes out of you attracts. So what's your fragrance? What's your fragrance? And then the next thing would be accountable. Be accountable. Be accountable. If you have a mentor, well, let me begin. If you have a pastor that you are accountable to, or a leader that you are accountable to, if you have that kind of person in your life, you will not misbehave. You would not misbehave. Trust me, you will not misbehave. Your fragrance does not start and stop in what you are wearing, because I'm just saying that I say I've seen prostitutes in corporate wears. You will just know. It's not by what they are wearing. You will know. It might be by their courage. It might be by their character. There must be something about that person. If the person you are accountable to is making advances at you, they did not say that you have to stick to the person. Run. Yes, we have a YouTube channel, Wholesome Sexuality. you have a YouTube channel. If the person you're accountable to is making advances at you, run. Run. You have the Holy Spirit now. You have the spirit of discernment. You would know. You would know. You would know that the fact that I see you as a what's that thing called, a spiritual covering, or as a mentor and stuff, does not mean that I'm not wise. Does not mean that I don't have anything up there. You would know. You would know. When the person makes advances at you, run. If you have somebody above the person you can report the person to, please do. Then run. Run. Okay. So I've been able to tell you today that there are no side effects of being a virgin, medically, otherwise. There is no side effects of being a virgin. Rather, there are benefits, so many benefits of being a virgin. The reason why you think there are side effects, I shared that in the beginning, is the fact that you don't even know your why. You don't know your why. You don't know your why. If you know your why, which is what I shared with you, you cannot honor God and regret it. You can't. You can't honor God and regret it. So please, 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 don't let anybody mislead you. Don't let anybody mislead you. And like I always say, we will do our part by spreading the good news, by spreading the word out there. We still know that there are some people that come out just because they want to argue and because they want to make their points. It's okay. I'm not carrying a gun to your head. I'm not carrying a gun to your head. I'm not forcing you to accept what I'm saying. I would really like for you to accept what I'm saying. But one thing I said for sure that can resonate with anybody right here is the fact that you cannot honor God and regret it. You can't honor God and regret it. You can't. You can't. All right, I'm going to take a few questions. I want to take a few questions. Let me see. If you have a question, use the question icon, because all the ones people have been typing in the comment section has just been scrolling away. Are there any health effects of being a virgin for too long? Like, is there an age? That's the whole essence of this life. That's all we have talked on this life today. There are no side effects. There are no effects of being a virgin, no matter how long you are a virgin. There are no side effects of being a virgin. For those that say, oh, you'll be a novice, you will not know what to do and all what knows, we have a program for about soon to be, it's called Soon to be Wed. It's called Soon to be Wed, right? We have a program for couples about to wed. I mean, I talk to virgins basically every day. Some have already gotten married and don't know what to do. We coach you, we guide you on what to do. First, we acknowledge the fact that, oh, you've done it the way God asked you to do it, and we're happy for you. And then we teach you on what to do. I got married as a virgin. I had no clue what to do. I had to learn. And the beautiful thing about being a virgin is the fact that you and your partner don't have a marking scheme. You don't have anybody to compare it to. You don't have anybody to say, this person did like this, that person did like that. No. Two of you are entering the marriage. Yes, send the message on WhatsApp. Oh, I'm sorry, I should have posted it here. Says, So, okay, spin. Wholesome Sexuality on YouTube, on Instagram that you are here right now, on Facebook, on TikTok, right? It's Wholesome Sexuality. Then that's the WhatsApp number. Send a message on WhatsApp and then we're here for you, right? So like I said, we have Soon to Be Wed, where we help couples who get married as virgins or they're about to get married, even sweeter when they're about to get married as virgins and they're like, okay. So, but we need to make sure that your wedding is like 2-3 weeks away because after such sessions, that's all I can say. That's all I can say. And if you doubt us, yes, you can call, you can send a WhatsApp message. If you doubt us, go through the page, go through the Instagram page. You see people's testimony. You see people coming to talk about how it went for them and how we're able to help them. Yes, but our sessions are not free. Mm. I just wanted to put it out there. Our sessions are not free because um, it takes time and money to do this. Praise God. Hallelujah. Okay, so if we have what's that thing called? You want to reach us on WhatsApp, that's a WhatsApp number to reach. If on every social media you can think of is Wholesome Sexuality. Follow, share with your friends, engage with us in the comment section. I mean, this live was as a result of someone asking questions in the comment section, and then we decided to do this live, and it will be posted on YouTube. It will be saved here on this page. You can always, 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 always go back and watch the sessions. Don't let the devil lie to you. He's doing his own. Mm. Please, can we have a singles hangout with you? Oh, okay. So I'm sorry I didn't put it out there. I'm available. Before I say I'm available, okay, I'm actually available for your bridal showers, for your singles hangouts, for your marriage conferences. I'm available for speaking at engagements. Just send a message or send an email. Send an email to wholesomesexuality@gmail.com or send a message on WhatsApp, right? So that we can check your timing, check our timing, and then we can schedule you. Yes, Nwa Pastor, we can watch it. It will be saved and it will be up on YouTube in the next 3 days. It will be up on YouTube. Right. Let me see if I have any other question. Okay, this question is obvious. You just joined the live. Everything I said, your question has been answered on this live, so you can go back and watch the live. Is it true that the more men a woman sleeps with, the less likely she can pair bond with the next guy? It's not just about the woman, even the man. Because every time you have sex, you leave a part of you with the person you have sex with. You leave a part of you with that person. So yes, by the time you are getting to the one that you will now marry, I'm waiting you. What's remaining? What's remaining? Both male and female. Just the question is not just for women, but male and female. Um, is there a way to check the attitudes of virgins? There's nothing like attitude of virgins. Attitude of human beings. Is there a way to check attitude of human beings? Let me ask you back the question. Is there a way to check attitude of human beings? It has nothing to do with virginity. It has nothing to do with virginity. Uh, Okay, if you're a virgin, is it not possible to marry a man whose penis doesn't fit or is bigger than the ladies? Actually, it still doesn't have anything to do with being a virgin. If you've been having sex with other people you've been having sex with, you might can still end up marrying a man that his penis does not fit. Your reason for marrying the man, is it the size of his penis? If it is, I've done a life called Big is Better. Big is better. There's a live on this Instagram page where I dealt with size. Big is better. Go and watch it to answer your question. But if you're talking about being a virgin, if you're not a virgin, so it doesn't necessarily mean that the person you end up. My question is, while you are going up and down, are you looking for size of penis? If you don't have vaginal sex, but you do oral and the rest, are you still a virgin? You're a medical virgin. Let's be bringing out dictionary words. You're a medical virgin. Now, this is beyond. So when we talk about virginity, people center their mind around the physical, around biology, the anatomy, right? Let me come out straight and tell you what God is asking of us is not virginity. What is asking for us of us is sexual purity. Sexual purity. Sex has nothing, has little or nothing to do with the physical body. Sex starts from the mind. Some people have finished having sex with you even before they touch you. It starts from the mind. It starts from the mind. You can think it, you have done it. So when questions like this come, I'm wondering, it's because you are thinking that being a virgin or being sexually pure has to do with your anatomy and your physical. No, it's here. It's here. It's here. Okay, I will take two more questions and we are good. Okay. Please, ma'am, what's your advice for someone who has had lots of sexual experience and became a Christian but still dealing with masturbation and all whatnot? Okay. My advice for you is to book a session with wholesome sexuality. It would help you. It's not something I can answer here. What do you do in a long distance relationship? You talk, you get to know each other. I'm answering the question based on what you asked me. Long distance relationship, you talk, you get to know each other. You plan your future if people plan to end up together. You plan your future. Ask questions. Relationship, courtship is time for interview, not for intercourse. A lot of people's relationships now, if you remove the sex, there's nothing, they cannot even talk to themselves. There's nothing they are doing there. They have no clue who they are. They don't communicate. They don't do anything. You don't do anything. All you do there is have sex. All you do there is have sex. If you're in a long distance relationship and talk, have a relationship, have an actual relationship if you are in a long distance relationship. Okay, I'll take one more question. Is it okay? Is it okay to say these things to young children in schools and churches? Yes, but age appropriately. Age appropriately. There are age appropriate terms and pictures and educational materials that you can use to talk to the young people, right? They are age appropriate ways, the same way you teach your child maths. You will not teach your child, you will not teach your child, you will not teach your child further maths in primary one, in year one. No, that will not happen. You won't teach your child further maths in year one. It won't happen, right? There's the maths, there's an appropriate maths or matters for that child at that age. So we respect, I'm trying to search for something. In respect to that question, if you want me to bring up a sex educator, let me see your hand. Let me see what you think. Let me hear what you think. Let me see what you think. I'm actually working on something, but if you're willing to have that, let me see what you think. I mean, when I say a sex educator, right, someone that would come and talk to parents, right, teach parents on how to appropriately share the word, teach young people about sex. Let me see your hand. Let me see your hand. Let me see your hand. Ah, everybody wants it. Okay. All right. Trust me, we'll work on it. Um, give me a bit of time. We'll work on it. We'll get somebody. That's the person's specialty. It's not like I cannot do it. But I like, you see, when I bring doctors, you see when I bring doctors here, you see when I bring what they call them, I brought the fitness coach here, right? It's not like I cannot do these things, but I like, because most times the one when you hear it from their mouth, it makes more sense to you. Do you understand? So I'll work on it. I'll bring us a um, sex educator who specializes in educating the young ones about sex. Educating the young ones about sex, as in appropriately, not all the, as it is for their age. They will teach us. Trust me now. No, but have I brought anybody that did not open their mouth here before? I don't do that now. I will bring you the ones that will come and say it as it is, right? Come and teach you on what to do and how to do it, how to have the conversation with your children, with your niece, with your nephew, right? How to have that conversation. I'm going to bring the person up and I will let you know when it happens. I will let you know when it happens. All right, guys, we've had a good 1 hour, 30 minutes. If it was good, let me know. Do you think you learned anything? If you learned something, let me know. Let me see what you learned. Comment, let me see. Let me see what you learned. What's your take home from this whole life? Because you cannot tell me that I've sat down here for 1 hour, 30 minutes and I've been talking and then you did not take anything. And I've been talking, you did not take anything. No. Let me know. Let me know. Oh, thank you. Lady Ambassador, what's your question? How do you handle dating a sexually experienced person? Now, there's something else. There's something I didn't mention. I'm sorry. There's something I didn't mention here, right? You need to let whoever you are dating know that this is the path you have chosen. Oh, thank you. I'm really great. Ah, God, the comments is giving me hope. You need to let the person know. Yes, I'm answering the next question. No, you're coming for me. First things first, you need, two of you have to be on the same page. I have a video on YouTube that says how to wait right. It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. Most of the questions here, one of the reasons why I'm not answering a lot of questions here are because I have dealt with all this. Go to my YouTube page, Wholesome Sexuality, binge on my videos, comment, engage. Let me know what you're thinking. Wholesome Sexuality on YouTube, it's there. I have a full video on YouTube on this. It's titled How to Wait Right. Right. And one of the points there is date somebody that has the same values with you. That has the same values with you. Right? State it clear. State it clear from the beginning that this is what I want to do. I have chosen to honor God with my relationship. If the person is willing to do, if the person is, so that's another level. The second level is not being with the person because the person is waiting for you. I don't know if you get me. Not being with the person because the person is waiting for you. The person has to have his own conviction on why he or she is maintaining sexual purity. If that's what you want, the person has to have his or her own conviction on why they are maintaining sexual purity. Because, yes, now, because, see, that's why I'm trying to answer this question. Then you need to calm down. Let me answer this question. Because if the person is waiting for you, things can change. But if the person on his or her own accord is waiting because God says so, no matter what happens, iron sharpeneth iron. When one person is lacking, the other person will bring you up. It needs to be very clear from the beginning. It needs to be very clear from the beginning. First thing first, you can't be dating somebody that doesn't have the same values with you. That does not have the same values with you. So if the person has said, oh, I'm keeping myself till marriage, I'm being sexually pure, I know what, no, fine. The next question is why? Why are you keeping yourself? Because some people, because they want to get to, they've been eyeing this virgin girl. They've been eyeing this virgin girl. They've been eyeing this virgin girl. They will not come and tell even them, even me, I'm waiting. Or you come and hear sweet, lovely, romantic comments like, baby, I'm going to wait for you. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting the long haul just for you. I'm here for you. The weather is cooler than expected, you will not start saying frustrated people. What do you mean? What do you mean? Are you the only person? Are you the only person? You will start hearing rubbish. You will start hearing rubbish. If the person is not waiting, the person's why has to be clear. The person's why cannot be you. The person's why cannot be you. If you are the person's why, the day you yourself is tempted, freeway, we'll do it. Go and watch my video, How to Wait Right. It has been treated in that video. It has been treated in that video. Yes, so everybody's gender is to embarrass them. Make sure, let the person's why be clear. First things first, let your values be, you can't date somebody that doesn't have the same values with you, right? And secondly, if the person is waiting, why is the person waiting? Why is the person waiting? Because if you are the person's wife, the day you fall, that's it. The same way you are carrying your wife in your front like this, let the person to carry his or her wife in their front. So that the day one is falling, there will be somebody else. The other person would lift up. Praise God. Now I've answered your question. Oh, don't come for me. Okay, I think I have gone through and I think I've tried for today. I think I've tried for today. Praise God. So for name, right, I didn't say you should break up with the guy. You guys need to be clear what you're doing. If you have said you don't want to have sex before marriage, right, let him know. If he is insisting on having sex before marriage, then my sister, carry you. It's not the person's value and your values are not aligning. Dust your shoe and be going. Please don't go back to collect your charger, because if you go and collect your charger, the virginity will go. Don't say I did not want you. Don't say I did not want you. Right? State clearly, have a conversation. You just ask, what should you do? Have a conversation with the person. This is what I want to do. This is what I'm doing. I want my relationship. I want to use my relationship to honor God. If the person is not on the same values with you, you don't have any business with that person. You don't have any business with that person. And then if the person agrees and has his own values, find out what the person's values are. Right? Yeah. Because if you dust your slippers and flee, don't collect your charger. All right, guys, I have enjoyed tonight. I know you did. I know you did. I enjoyed tonight. Spread the word. Tell people. Yes, for the person asking for, we have a replay. It's saved. Once I go off now, I'm going to save it right here on Instagram. If you're following this page, you would see all the live videos, live sessions, sessions we've had. We've had Big is Better. We've had Celibacy versus Sexual Purity. We've had my story, Virgin to Sex Work. Yes, I started as a virgin. Now I'm a sex work. I'm a sexologist. I will teach you what to do and what not to do. Right? But you also know that you are here. It's Sex the God Way. That's our hashtag. Hashtag Sex the God Way. I will teach you principles based on what God has said. Based on what God has said. Right? Follow on Instagram, follow on YouTube, follow on Facebook, on TikTok. Yeah, we're on TikTok. Trust me, I'm not going to be dancing, but we're giving you. Yes, please. So where's my Elvis _ Dera? Where is Elvis? We didn't see him tonight. And Sir Uche, we didn't see them tonight. Don't worry, I will look for them. I will look for them. I will look for them. So please, guys, spread the word. Tell people. Let them come up. Let them come up. Let them come up. The person asking for biblical backing, go and read it. Pick up your Bible. Carry your phone. Google is your friend. Google it. You cannot find it. Go this page. Go to the first video there. It's there. Because most of the things we have shared these things over and over again. People just want me to keep saying it over and over again. It's on this page. Go and watch our videos. All these things have been treated on this page. The Bible says that the marriage bed honorable. It's honorable. I can't say more. Even me, I have husband, I have children. I have a man that I'm married to, that I have obligations to. I have. All right. Good night. There's no side effect. The video will be saved. Watch it. More questions, come to the DM or send a message on WhatsApp. And just know that if you need counseling, we are available. We'll be able to help you out. All right, guys. Good night. Don't forget LDM with PK in the UK. PK and Pastor M, PK and PM in the UK. Don't forget. If you're in the UK or in Europe, buy your ticket. All right, guys. Have a wonderful night.